What's up? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? How's everybody doing on this Sunday evening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's good? What's good? All right. Now, I was watching this on Savvy Savs. You know, I'm not much into politics like I once was, but this topic hits me hard because I've been following the African diaspora channel for like what 2 or 3 years, and they give out such incredible information on how to improve the black community and what the black community needs to do economically in order to get over. They talk about reparations. They talk about education, investment. They talk about why black people should move away from the Democratic Party. Great information from great wise people like Philip Scott, Vicki Dillard, and the rest of the African diaspora. Oh, Demetria K. I love Demetria K. The African Diaspora Channel has great, wise, educated people on it. All right. Big shout out to Philip Scott, by the way. Philip Scott is the man. But most importantly, Vicki Dillard. I love listening to Vicki Dillard. They speak against the Democratic Party, and they're right. The Democratic Party is not a friend of black people. And I'll even give you an example. The origins, okay? You know, the Democratic Party was founded by slave owners, all right? Andrew Jackson and Martin Van Buren. Both of them owned slaves, okay? The Democratic Party is the party that founded the Three-Fifths Compromise, all right, which black people, black men, women, children, they were essentially half human and half property. They weren't all the way human. They're not allowed to read. They're not allowed to do a lot of things. All right. Now let's fast forward to right now. All right. What has the Democratic Party ever done for black people? Okay. They want to talk about, okay, we were responsible for student loan debt relief. Woohoo. But let me give you this example. Joe Biden really wasn't for student loan debt relief, not relieving everybody's student loans. All right. Remember, he worked with Betsy DeVoe against a lot of college students in a lawsuit. That's how Betsy DeVoe was able to get away with what she was doing. All right. And remember, Democrats never addressed the root problem as to why black folks sat out the election, why they don't vote. They never want to talk about it, they never want to tackle it. All right. Why so many black people went to the Republican Party and voted for Trump, right? Remember, not too long ago, I know this is after the election. Remember, Wes Moore, he vetoed a bill that would help, even a study of reparations for black people. He rejected it. He said, oh, we need to look at it even more. All right. How about this guy in Missouri, Wesley Bell? He's pro Israel, right? But has neglected the issues that has plagued the district, like the economy over in the black districts. He has neglected that. I might not be a Cory Bush fan, but to the people in that district, what the hell were you thinking when you voted this motherfucker in? All right. And Roland, Roland Martin wants to, you know, throw people, throw shade at Vicki Dillard, Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar Johnson, Boyce Watkins, um, and a few other FBAs. All right, that is very critical of why the Democratic Party does not push the black agenda like it's supposed to. All right. For another example, when Obama was in office, there was a lot of criticism of him, giving bailout money to Wall Street, which put the economy down further in the hole. Obama was a friend to the LGBTQ community. No shade to the LGBTQ community. Much love to you guys. I got friends over in the LGBTQ community. Great people. But he put their needs first versus putting needs of the American people. And the death of Muammar Gaddafi. All right. He and his goons invaded, what was it, Libya. They invaded Libya. It was a sick and inhumane act, and it should have been investigated. A lot of black people, a lot of black people were not happy with them. All right, and many other things that Obama did was messed up. And the African diaspora channel, people like Vicki Dillard, people like Philip Scott saying, "Wait a minute, what has the black community done?" All right, and Philip Scott was big time critical of the Democrats when it came to looking the other way in reparations, looking the other way as far as the job growth. All right, looking the way in, was it free education, healthcare, all right, a lot of other things that's been happening, and why people why black people in particular have decided, wait a minute, we've been giving ourselves so much energy to the party that hasn't given ourselves energy. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna sit our ass on the couch. We're gonna vote for the couch, and y'all have a blessed one. Now I myself voted for Trump again in 2024. I'm not ashamed to admit it. All right. I voted for him over improving the economy, help elevate entrepreneurship. That 1031 exchange program really helped the real estate industry, and entrepreneurs was key in balancing out the economy. So please look into the 1031 exchange, look into the real estate, look into the Genius Act that Trump has passed. All right, when it comes to cryptocurrency. All right. There's some things I don't agree with Trump with, but I'm not against him either. All right. And Roland Martin had the damn nerve to throw people under the bus because they were not for the Democratic agenda. They refused to support it. You got to see the Democratic Party is not a friend of the black agenda. Being Democrat is different from being, you know, pro-black. You gotta see the difference. All right. So Roland, you want to attack Vicki Dillard, right? But you were the guy that was shucking, jiving, buck dancing for Hillary Clinton. You was pissed off like Ricky Smiley because we weren't buying the Kamala Harris train. We were not buying that movement at all. All right. You never asked about why she put all these black men and women in jail. What, for a minor offense? She was that prosecutor in California that did all kinds of shit to put innocent black men and women behind bars. And you're gonna think that we're gonna vote that woman into office? See, Roland is a part of that Democratic heritage. Would I say that? The history of the Democratic Party. All right. That is pro corporate America. They're no longer for the working class. Okay. They are pro abortion, pro parent planhood. Basically, they are the um, they are the opposite of the nuclear family. They're against the nuclear family, especially the black family. And you talk about, oh, Tamika Mallory put boots on the ground for us. Let me remind you, motherfucker, that Black Lives Matter was under investigation. Even Tamir Rice's mother questioned them about not receiving any kind of help, financial help. They used their sons and daughters' names just for financial gain and recognition. That's what they did. Did they? Hmm? And what's her name got what, 3, 4 mansions up in California? Was it one of the leaders of Black Lives Matter? Hmm? And Tamika Mallory was a spokesperson for Lincoln. They want her to advertise a new vehicle that Lincoln was doing, or was it a Cadillac? Lincoln Cadillac? I don't give a damn. They use it. They use people's names. They use the family's names just to elevate themselves, just to elevate that organization. That organization is pro-democratic, not pro-black. Remember that. I want to tell you the story where Lisa Simpson, whose son uh, was it Reisner, was murdered by the LAPD. He was murdered, and you know, Black Lives Matter. One of the leaders there said they promised to make sure that the family's being taken care of, this and that, and the other. But behind Lisa Simpson's back, they were raising a lot of money, but the family never received one bit of compensation or one bit of help. Not one. And Lisa Simpson had questions. A lot of families have questions about Black Lives Matter. See, this Boule coalition that the Black Lives Matter have, the Black Caucus has, the NAACP has, They are a part of the elite. They are not the friend of the black community at all. And Roland Martin, hey, listen, you belong in that group, but you better keep Vicki Dillard's name out your mouth. All right? She has done more work for the community than your black ass has ever did. You're part of corporate America. You're part of CNN and TV One. Think I'm impressed? All right? You're part of this puppet master corporate America BS. All right? You just mad because people are speaking up for themselves. They did the research. All right? They realize that they are not for us, never have been for us. So you and Pastor Jamal Bryant, y'all keep boycotting places like Target, Walmart. Y'all can do all that kind of shit. And what y'all gonna get out of it? What's the purpose of it anyways? Boycotting Target. How about you put your energy into uplifting other small black businesses? You can't make a company change, a company that you don't even own. Oh, because they got rid of the DEI. So who benefited from the DEI, sir? Who? Who? Hey, black people didn't need DEI. Remember that. We don't need DEI. All right. You're just mad because we are walking away from the slave plantation that is called the Democratic Party. You've got no damn significance at all when it comes to politics, sir. No damn significance. The Democratic Party has become a party of entertainers, Hollywood. All right. They have become, what is it? It's become a member of the LGBTQ. And this is not an knock on the LGBTQ. Great people. Great people. But they have neglected the working class. They have neglected their own district, the poor district. They have walked away from financial elevation. They talk about raising the minimum wage, but not focusing on elevating entrepreneurship and how people can learn and make money as independent businessmen and women. People are not striving for a $20 an hour minimum wage. They're striving for wealth. They're striving for better health care, even free health care. Striving for uh, affordable education. All right. So, Roland Martin, yeah, no, so Vicki Dillard, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I love the African Diaspora channel. It is a major learning channel for Black folks. And Roland Martin, you keep doing what you're doing. You're not going to have too many Black folks supporting you. Much love to Vicki Dillard. Much love to Philip Scott. the African Diaspora Channel. This is Raymond Sunra Rex II. This is the end of the live stream. Y'all be blessed. Y'all take care. Be safe.